Now, what we're going to do is hit record here.
Mm-hmm.
So this records. Boom. We hit record over here. So this records. You got like everything for sure recording. Are you all set?
Yeah.
We're live anyway. All right. We are live. We're doing a quick little live stream. We got nobody watching it. That's tragic, isn't it?
Very.
That's all right. It's okay if nobody's watching. We are testing some new gear because I am going to be rebooting Let's Talk Airguns, and you are going to be working for your dad here we got somebody watching already. You're going to be working here for your dad in his new law firm, and this is stuff you're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it?
Partially.
All right. But in all honesty, we're not going to be talking about law stuff and podcasting stuff. What we're going to be doing is kind of demoing this stuff for Ruth here. By the way, this is my niece, Ruth. Wait, the camera. Yeah, the camera's not in the best position. Sorry about that. Well, we're going to talk about some hunting, right? So you went out and, well, what do you guys think she killed, right? All right, so Ruth, sweet little Ruth here, she's out there and she's hunting what? Rabbits, bunny rabbits, squirrels. Is she doing? No, she's hunting bear, right? Bear, not like rabbits and bunnies and squirrels, but bear. And I know Airgun channel. She didn't use an airgun, which upsets me terribly. But she was hunting with Airgun Angie. She got to shoot a bear, so I'm going to give her that. Tell me what you did, Ruth. And you got to talk right in the mic, like you own this mic. The mic is you. You're going to teach this mic what's boss. All right. So you talk to the mic. Ruth went out and killed a bear. Hello, everybody. By the way, this is Rick with Airgun Web. We are doing a reboot of Let's Talk Airguns. Just testing gear. I got Ruth here. She's going to tell us what it was like to shoot a bear. What'd you guys do?
Well, we hunted with dogs, so it was a little different than pretty much anything I'd done before, but it was most similar to raccoon hunting. And we kind of waited the second day. We were smart enough to wait for the dogs to tree before we hiked up into the mountains. And then once we got there, they had to pull the dogs back, and we got to take our shots. I actually missed what I was aiming for, but I was aiming for the head. I hit it kind of in the neck, but it turned out to be a better shot, and it just died like that. So the only thing I've ever killed before was an iguana. So it's kind of a big jump up.
Big stretch to go from. Now you went iguana hunting with Angie too, right? Mm-hmm. Down in Florida, and that was with Gammo, and this was with Angie. Angie's like, you guys know Angie, Airgun Angie. She and I worked together for years and years and years. She did all the GTA videos, but she went out and she's kind of on her own now. She does a lot of hunting stuff, and she does firearms and airguns, which is really cool. But what she really loves to do is take people out for like their first hunt. She really likes getting the ladies out hunting, because normally it's a guy thing. It doesn't have to be, right? But did you enjoy it?
I did.
Well, you're kind of an outdoors kind of person anyway. If I gave Ruth the opportunity, you can go to the beach and look at shells and take pictures and go swimming with all various things, or sit at home and play on your computer. Which would you choose?
The beach.
Yeah, I'm going to sit home and use my computer. But that's me. That's not you. But do you remember what gun you were shooting?
I do not.
Okay, so there's a downside. You were shooting the 30-30 Marlin, I believe.
That sounds right.
Yep. So Angie had a contract for, I don't know, was it with Women's Outdoor News, or was it just for?
I think so.
Okay. So she got that. She does writing for them, and so she got to go out. She got to invite you, and it's cool. Now, we actually did something really cool. When you guys got back, did you guys clean the bear, or did
they skinned it for us, but Sam and I cut it up, which was a really, really long and monotonous process, but we did.
And then we had bear chili,
mm-hmm.
and it was delicious. I thought it was really, really good. Did your mom cook it? Did you cook it?
Mom cooked it.
It was so good. I mean, it was really good. I enjoyed every bit of that. Is there any bear left? Did you guys freeze it, or is it?
We still got ribs.
Okay.
But we haven't actually cut off all the fat. Which apparently if you leave any of it on, it tastes really nasty. Okay. So that's going to be a lot more work to get it all off.
Okay. So of all the shooting you've done, now I know you and I have shot some air guns together. I know you've been with Angie when you did your iguana hunt. What did you think of the iguana hunt? Because you weren't like hunting in the trees. You were like mm-hmm. around developments, and so you had to be like really particular. When you were doing that kind of hunt, what did you think of that?
I mean, it was actually the first hunt I'd ever been on, so I didn't really know what to think of it. It was definitely kind of weird being not like out there in the wild, but like just walking around. There's apartment buildings, perfect grass, like nice little ponds, and there's iguanas everywhere. And it was probably a pretty easy start to hunting because there's so many iguanas out there that it wasn't like, you're stalking through the brush for, 8 hours and you never see anything. There were a lot of iguanas, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed iguana hunting. First time I went was in Puerto Rico. I went with Hassan, and I went there not as a hunter. I went there as a guy to help make sure all the guns worked for the people he was taking hunting. It seems all the iguana hunts I've done have been more, I'm on the sponsor side of it. I don't get to go actually shoot them. It's kind of a bummer. I shoot a little bit, but I'm either filming or make sure the guns are working right or make sure the shooters are shooting right. And I would like to go and just spend time. What I really like to do, actually, I've got, I don't know if I'm going to have any time this week because we got to work all this stuff out, but I'm hoping I got this really cool gun. I got the BSA Buccaneer Pro. It's super nice. 177 tack driving son of a gun. Beautiful. Love to take that out iguana hunting because it's so quiet, so accurate, and it's done. It's be so cool. Would love to do that. I'd love to go down to Florida with Harold and just have my cart with my stuff in it because I would have to go PCP. I've always hunted down there with brake barrels. I get it. Brake barrels are more, they work pretty good on iguanas. You guys were what, shooting the Vipers or?
It's been a long time. I have no idea.
I don't think you were shooting the Magnum. I think it's probably the Bone Collector or something that way. But the brake barrels are great because you don't have to carry air. You don't have to fight with air. If you have pellets and elbow grease, you're good to go. But I would like to go with a PCP, get my tank, I got a battery operated compressor, so I can get real spoiled. I put that in the cart, just tug my little cart around. And I would love to go down with Harold and just spend several days just I think that would be really, really cool. I would love it. And then just kind of settle it. Because you guys were like, when I remember I did it, we were like running like crazy. Like we had to like get from here to there to there to there. And you could sell because you had other shooters. Seldom could we just sit and wait for like, how'd you guys do it? I mean, we were running all over the place. Were you guys like moving a lot?
To a degree. It's been probably like a year and a half at this point. So I only remember some of it, but we were kind of moving along. There were so many iguanas that we didn't really have to wait around anywhere. You just saw them. And then one of the guys who came with us had like a little thermal scope. So if there was like a really bushy tree, we could tell if there was an iguana there. But in general, just walking along, we'd be spotting them all the time. And then it didn't really seem like we were in any crazy rush, but we go out, I think, pretty much twice a day. We'd hunt in the morning till it got really hot, and then we go back, maybe sleep for a little bit, and then go back out.
That sounds cool. I personally, I want to go down. I want to go down and do it again. I got to get with Harold, and Gamma was just down. Now you didn't go with Gamma. I think you guys went with Umarex, right?
That sounds right.
Did you shoot Did you shoot the gun you had to put the cartridge in, or were you shooting one of their brake barrels?
I think it was the cartridge.
Oh, okay. Now I remember you didn't go with Gamma. You went with Umarex, so you would have been shooting the complete.
That sounds right. I remember the name now.
Yeah, so think that would be really cool because you just have a bag full of those little cartridges. You'd be good to go. Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I want to go down with the PCP and all my stuff because I would love to do it. Just take my time for these shots because there's so many shots that we felt rushed on, but they may be 40 or 50 yards and. Literally, the kill shot on an iguana is the size of an aspirin. I mean, it's really, really tiny. I mean, you can hit them anywhere. But if you want to lights out them, it's right back here. And it's just tiny, tiny. So you want a gun that's super pinpoint. And that was a PCP at longer ranges. I would love to just be able to stage up, get my shooting sticks there. That would be awesome. I hope I can do that. Maybe I can work something out and Gamma will let me go down and film and just do that on my own. And maybe you can come down and film because you filmed for Angie a few times, right?
It's the only hunts I've ever been on where filming for her. So I always started out as the videographer, and then I've only done 3. With the iguana hunt, there was one time, the first time I ever got to take a shot, I could see the iguana. I could see his head, but nobody else could see it no matter how many times I pointed out. And they're just like, you take the shot. And then I got to hunt a little bit more when we went out at night because at that point I couldn't film anyway.
Right. Night hunting iguana is wild because then they really pop on the trees. It's really easy to see them. I remember that. That was fun. Yeah. Yep. I had a good time. Did you guys eat them? Did Harold cook them up for you?
No,
Bummer.
we had some skinned and we were going to bring them home. We actually did bring 2 of them home, but by the time they got there, they'd already defrosted. So we weren't willing to take the risk of eating them.
That's smart. First time I had iguana was in Puerto Rico, and that was it was like eating fishy dirt. It was awful. It was horrible. It was like bleh. It was really bad. But then Harold, he knows how to cook them, and he did a really good job, and they were pretty tasty. He made you know how Miss Casey used to make her chicken crack. You know, it was the chicken with the cream cheese and Rotella. They mix it, and then you dip it. Oh, so good. Harold would do that with iguana. They're like an iguana sausage. That was really, really good. That was pretty tasty. Just iguana tails or the legs, they're okay, but the iguana sausage was good, and then that iguana dip. I know you guys think that sounds pretty gross. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. I liked it. Yeah. So you're super talkative.
I am.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if we're just testing things out a little bit here. This seems pretty simple. Like all you got to do is make sure your levels are good. You got levels here. You got levels somewhere over here. We got levels that should flash. Okay, we got audio levels there. We got a question here. The new alpha. Which one's the alpha? Is G-Man? How you doing, G-Man? G-Man is like a longtime subscriber friend. He's up here a lot. So and I have been away from the Let's Talk Airgun for like months. And frankly, guys, it's been really tough. But I think we're going to be able to get back to this and have a good time with it. So stick with us. If everything goes well after the first year, we should be back at least twice a month. That's my hope. I'm trying to work out some. The Air Venturi Alpha. Let's see here. I'm going to put this. We're going to demonstrate some fun stuff here. So we're going to put this down in the. Oh, we don't want to do that. Oh, I know what happened. It went over there. Dang-gummit. Okay, we have 2 screens here. So I lost my minicam. Oops. All right. So if we go here, that's this one. So the Air Venturi Alpha, I was going to pull that up on the video. Did that turn on? On. Come on. There it is. I saw a blinky light. Is it doing something? All right. Sorry about that. Well, I was going to try and pull that up. The Air Venturi Alpha. Let me take a look at it real quick, Jan. I don't have any room here. Okay. Let's see if it turns on now. Okay. Lightweight PCP. Okay. It looks like an extended Notos, doesn't it? Oh, we got stuff going here. Let's get to our input. HDMI 1. It's going to give us what we want here. Yay, there we go. So now, go over here. I can drag this over to there. Sorry, guys. I was not expecting this to flip screens like that on me. So take this. Small. Make this go like this. Hello. All right. It's being difficult, isn't it, Ruth?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to sort that out later. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that to me. If I do like this. Overlay mode. What's that do? That's like brand new. I don't know what that does. I'm learning stuff as we go. All right, let me get just back to G-Man's question because I was going to pop that picture of that into the chat or into the thing. I mean, it looks fine enough. Let's see. We're looking at. It looks like actually, you know what it looks like? It looks like somebody took some stock parts from buck rail and turned made something out of it. I don't know. You don't need, first of all, you don't need much energy at all for iguanas. So anything that's 20, 25 foot-pounds is more than enough. In fact, you only need 10 or 15 because you're shooting so close. So that would be fine. I don't know how many shots you'd get, because really what we did, or what we found was so challenging, was we were taking so many shots. So I don't know how you guys were doing a lot of shooting, or did you take like a couple shots here and there? I mean, you weren't really shooting, you were more filming, but the hunters, were they taking a lot of shots, or were they real deliberate with their shots?
Maybe somewhere in between.
Okay. Because the guys I was with, man, we went through tins and tins of pellets. I mean, they were just rapid fire like crazy. With where the Swarm, what's the cool thing about the Swarm break barrel is it's got the magazines, you cock it, you're good to go. So we had a pocket full of mags. We go through 100 rounds, no problem. If you're running a PCP, that's a problem, because where do you get your air? If it's back in the truck, you don't want to have to go back to the truck. You got to take it with you. That's where the Complete's so cool, because you can just have those little cartridges, each one's 30 to 40 rounds. That's pretty neat. So, but a PCP like this, I don't know, G-Man, it might be fun. It's certainly light enough, but I would shoot off shooting sticks anyway, so weight wouldn't be so big of a deal to me. So, yeah, bottle version 60 rounds would be cool, I think. That would be awesome for sure. Yeah. But okay. Well, I think we're done this testing. What do you think of the whole process here?
Seems pretty easy.
Pretty easy. I think you can do this for your dad. I think you'd be all set.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think you can do it too. I think I had never used this equipment before, but I think I really like it. I don't know if you guys are pleased with the audio on your end or not. See, maybe turn it up a little bit here. I wonder what that would look like. We go here. Like more volume settings. We need that. Okay. So microphone here. Oh, we're only at 42%. Let's give it some volume. We're still. Let's give it that way. We're not even hitting two little buttons there. Okay, a little bit more. Okay. Well, I don't know. Good, bad, indifferent. We don't know. Let's see. I don't want to mute us, but it is what it is. All right. Well, we will play some more with this. It looks like we can push some more volume, but we got a lot of background noise in here, so we're trying to keep that to a minimum. But anyway. G-Man, thank you so much for coming out and hanging out. I know we only had a few people watching, but that's fine. We really wanted to kind of work through some of these dynamics. We learn about your hunt a little bit. And I'd like to get you out and do some more. You know what would be fun to do? Prairie dog hunting.
Mm-hmm.
That's like whack-a-mole with an air gun. Oh, my, so much fun. They'll pop their little heads up. Oh, it's fun. Love to do that. That would be a fun trip. We go out to New Mexico, visit Dave and Regina at Hunter Supply, and whack-a-mole with air guns and prairie dogs is so awesome. G-Man says audio is very good. That's awesome. Yes, we're actually testing audio equipment, and when they canceled Skype, it sort of kiboshed my ability to bring on guests. It's kind of a real pain, so I've been trying to figure out how to do things. I think we got a way to do it. So anyway, you want to say bye to everybody, Ruth?
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, she's very talkative. Yeah. Now, on a completely other note, you did something very cool today. You went and flew an airplane.
Yes, I did.
Yes, she flew an airplane. She's with Civil Air Patrol. She got to go on a no flight, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we can go visit Joe. That'd be all right. Joe would have me. I haven't talked to Joe. I think he's mad at me. He's not mad. I just have to talk to him. It's fine. But I do need to reach out to Joe. That would be cool. We got 12 people watching now. Now they don't want us to quit. They want us to keep talking about guns and air guns and stuff. If you had of all the air guns that Angie has, how many have you shot? Have you shot many of her air guns, or just a couple?
I think really just a couple, because I haven't really shot with her. When she goes on like one of her bigger hunts, she usually asks me to be her videographer, and then if there's enough opportunities to take a shot, then I usually get one. But I don't even know what I'm shooting, honestly, at those points.
Yeah, that's too bad. Maybe if we have a little time, and I know you're super busy because you're getting ready to go on an encampment for Civil Air Patrol, which is like, and it's not like you're going as a lower person. You're going as like a super high important person, not like cadet commander or anything. You're not like,
yeah, like 2 or 3 steps down.
Yeah, so you're not like in charge. You're not running the thing, but you're pretty close. Are you gonna go for spots? Are you gonna go like all the way?
I hope so. I'll be a lieutenant colonel at the end of January.
Yeah, don't worry about it. She's going to be fine. Anyway, if we get the chance to do some hunting or some shooting while I'm still here, because I'm leaving in a week, I want you to shoot the Buccaneer Pro. I think that's a super cool gun. It's super nice. If you can shoot that and have a good time with it, I think you'd really enjoy it. We'll see if we can make that happen. I know you're super busy. If we don't get to it, we'll do it next time. All right, guys, that's going to be it. Thank you for hanging out. We spent 20 minutes yakking. Well, I spent 20 minutes yakking. You can say something.
That's pretty accurate.
That's pretty accurate. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. I'll wave at the camera. See you guys later. Have a great holiday. Hope you guys are having a great holiday, great Christmas, great New Year. And we will be back with Let's Talk Airguns. We're probably going to do some more tests over the next couple of days. So if you can join us and have a good time, this is great. No, this isn't Maggie. This is Ruth. This is my niece. Maggie is she's living. They live next door. Maggie's that way. Well, she's probably taking care of kids and thinking about cooking Christmas dinner or something. She's busy. You talk more.
Hello.
All right, we're out. See you guys. Thanks, G-Man. You guys have a great rest of your week. We'll be back. We're gonna do some more testing. Maybe if not today, tomorrow. See you guys. Bye.